if I show you currently the screen, you can get an idea of what this looks like mounted on the Lumix S5IIX. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will be doing another unboxing of yet another Video Assist. This, however, is the 7-inch model. The last time I reviewed one of these on the channel, it was the 5-inch, which was drastically smaller than what this is. This, I mentioned in the last video, is really nice if you're doing a self-filmmaking scenario and you really want to get a good idea of ensuring that what you're filming is in focus and you're not really opting for a small minimal setup. Well, that's what the purpose of this is for. But not only just to give you a bigger picture of what you're seeing, it also allows you to record to this the raw output from your color into what's called BRAW, if your camera's supported. I'll post a list of the supported cameras on the screen. But with that being said, I'm just gonna unbox this, share my first impressions regarding this size, the weight of it, and my initial thoughts. Let's get into it. All right, so I did purchase this off of eBay, so there's no download code here available for the DaVinci or whatnot, which is to be expected. You will notice that to the side here, I have my 6-inch PortKeys monitor that I'll be comparing the size between this monitor and that. So you do get the DC volt power cable to give this monitor continuous power if you're in a stationary setup. So that's nice. But that's pretty much all that comes in the box. So I'll move that to the side. And this thing is built like a tank. This thing is pretty thick. Notice if I compare it over here, yeah, it's noticeably thicker. Not only that, it's a lot heavier because this is actually made out of metal, whereas this is made out of plastic. So yeah, I mean, tons of I/O, 2 SD card slots, your power port, microphone or headphone jack, and a power button right there to power this thing on. And then on the back or over here, we have 2 mini XLR inputs, which is nice. 2 SDI ports, one is in, one's out, and then 2 HDMI ports, one is in and one is out. So really nice, tons of flexibility. And then here on the bottom, we have the USB-C port. And on the back, 2 battery slots with the quick release plates at the top here. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And then you have a tally light at the top. But yeah, this is the size comparison in a nutshell. It's a 6-inch, this is a 7-inch. Definitely, I think the screen is actually bigger than a traditional 7-inch because I think they made room for you to still see some menu items while you're still having that 7-inch display, which is pretty nice. But let me get this thing powered on so you can see what it looks like. I'll go ahead and insert this dummy battery to the monitor. One thing that I did just realize is I installed this upside down, so let me go ahead and fix that. All right, so if I show you currently the screen, you can get an idea of what this looks like mounted on the Lumix S5IIX. Pretty nice. Really nice big display to be able to see in clear detail what you're looking at. I might need to loosen these knobs up in order to actually get this monitor to tilt forward a little bit. So some of the things that make this monitor really nice is the fact that, you know, it leverages Blackmagic's really simple, clean, concise menu system. You can easily navigate and choose the appropriate settings that you need in order to capture what you're looking for, whether it's your audio settings or just some of the monitor settings. Another cool aspect about this screen is it is 2500 nits, which means you could use this thing in direct sunlight and have no issues with being able to see what it is that's coming on this image. But there you have it, folks. This is essentially what you'd be looking at with the Video Assist 7-inch on top of the Lumix S5X Mark II, or S5IIX, however you want to say that, you know, with the lens and whatnot. Really nice for being able to see in clear detail, even from far away, exactly what it is you're looking at and whether or not it's in focus. But if you're the run and gun type of person and you want something that's small, slim, and lightweight, then you might want a slimmer form factor monitor. You'd also want to determine whether or not the features that come with this monitor are something that you're actually going to use. If you actually want to record RAW, then this is a really nice option. And there's also some other monitors that do the same thing, like the Atomos Ninja monitors or the Shinobi monitors, which are pretty cool as well. But for something slim and lightweight, this is the PortKeys 6-inch monitor. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did or are curious about checking out any of these devices, I will have affiliate links in the description. As always, folks, thanks for viewing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.